time for the first meal of the day. I am so excited because I feel like I always say that, but after a heavy leg session, I just want to fuel my body. So I'm having my famous oat bowl. What's new here? I mean, like, it's such a staple breakfast for me, but I absolutely love it because it has a balance of carbs, fats and protein, and this is exactly what I need after training. This is exactly what my body's craving. I showed you the recipe in my last video, so I'm not gonna go through it. I'm actually just gonna leave it in the comment section for the exact ingredients, so if you like to try it for yourself, please do and let me know. One top tip, if you're using protein powder in your porridge, is to make your oats first. I usually do it in the microwave because it's just less hassle, but whatever way you do it, either in the microwave or on the stove, cook your oats with milk or water, let it cool for about a minute or two so it's not too hot, and then mix in your protein powder so it doesn't go like all clumsy and weird. Do not microwave your oats with the protein powder, it's disgusting. I'm using a scoop of the Women's Best salted pretzel caramel flavor. It's nearly gone. Sad times. I need to order it again. I'm also going to take my morning vitamin stack. So I have some vitamin D, vitamin C, and then creatine. If you're on the edge of whether you should take creatine or not, do it. It is one of the most, if not the most, researched supplement, and the benefits are just tremendous. A lot of people are kind of like hesitant about taking creatine because they're like, is that some sort of steroid? It's not. Like, our bodies already naturally produce creatine, so we already have it, but we have it in quite small amounts. Hence, it is recommended that anyone really from the ages of 18 to the age of 70, like, I would even tell my granny to take it. Creatine monohydrate is what you need. A scoop, a little small scoop that's in it, which is like 5 grams daily. Doesn't matter when you take it. Any time of the day is good as long as you remember. But the crucial part about creatine is you have to be consistent. It's not a supplement like pre-workout, for example, that you're just gonna see the benefit of it as you take it. The benefits will come over time when you're consistent, and you will see that like natural rise in energy levels and like output when you're training. Also, today marks the first day of my 10-week fitness challenge to becoming strong, fit and confident. I am so excited. Like, summer's in 11 weeks. I'm starting a 10-week challenge because I just want to feel the best and the most confident in myself and in my body. If you've seen my last YouTube video, and if you didn't, make sure you go straight to watch it after you finish watching this one. Then you know that I just didn't want the pressure of dieting. I just had completely different perspective on how I want to view my fitness, how I want to view my goals, and that still stands. Like, I still want to just continue on focus on performance, on getting stronger, feeling confident. On the other hand, I am a creature of habit, and I do love a good plan. I do love a good structure, so I still want to set myself a little challenge, have a plan in place that I can follow over the next couple of weeks. So it is day 1, it is the 7th of March, and I want to bring you along my journey and show you how I'm getting along. I feel like in the past I just set myself unrealistic goals, and then I was very disappointed on how everything was going. I was super stressed, under pressure to try and achieve something that wasn't realistic for my lifestyle. So this time around, I'm like, I'm going making it attainable and realistic. I still gonna go out and enjoy myself. Like, my ethos in life is literally to fitness into your lifestyle and not make it your lifestyle. And I am a huge advocate of balance. I have all these social occasions which aren't going stopping me from like not going out, not enjoying meals out, drinks out, yet still being able to work towards my goals. As a starting point, and I always recommend you do that, is note your day one and where you're at, because believe me, you're gonna look back and you'll appreciate it so much that you have like pictures to look back on, measurements, photos of like your workouts, and measure your progress against that. So this morning I took some progress pictures, which I'll insert here on the screen. Being totally honest with you guys, after taking them, I felt super uncomfortable. Just not really happy exactly with how my body's looking, but yet I'm trying not to let that like inner voice in my head tell me that I should be looking different. I'm appreciating and loving my body at the moment, and I know that if I put my mind to it, I'm able to just change. But this isn't so much about like a 10-week quick fix transformation. I'm not looking for a before and after picture. I'm honestly doing this for myself and for me just to feel more confident and more strong, have more of a structure. But I still want a starting point. So I took those pictures, I took my measurements, and I took my weight. It was my first time weighing myself since like Christmas, I would say. Yeah, I just haven't weighed myself since like Christmas. And the reason why I'm saying I took 3 markers of progress, which are progress pictures, measurements, and weight, is that the numbers on the scale fluctuates massively. Like there's so many factors that play a role in the way the numbers shift from like day to day or week to week, such as whether it's our time of the month, how much food we've eaten, how much we drank, whether we trained that day. And I know that like a lot of girls that I work with, a lot of women, myself included, can get a little bit disheartened when we don't see those scales dropping. But you could go months without that number moving and look completely different. That's why things like progress pictures, measurements, how you feel, how your clothes fit, and also things like improvement in mood, improvements in energy, improvements in sleep, they are all contributing to progress. It is time for lunch. I've been literally on calls all morning since breakfast, so I am starving. You swear I was doing so much like activity that I'd be so hungry, but yeah, I am hungry. And for lunch we have this creamy chicken and mushroom pasta. Guys, I'd love to share the recipe with you, but all the credits are going to my mom because she made this last night for dinner, so I'm having like leftovers. But it is super simple. Like this, literally minimal ingredients involved, minimal cooking, whole wheat pasta, chicken breast, mushrooms, cream cheese, and voila, I have some fresh herbs. I know you're probably gonna judge me right now because I'm eating pickled gherkins. But guys, I am Polish, okay? I grew up on gherkins. I could literally just like drink the juice. I don't know what it is. Like, they're phenomenal. Hello. There's my little doggy. Looking for stuff. Where are you, killer? Come on. Let's show you. Yeah? Are you looking for some food? You looking for some food? You're gonna get your dinner soon. Yeah. Gonna get your dinner soon. Oh my god, this is my first time holding the camera up. So I upgraded my camera at Christmas to, I had the Canon G7X, which was fine. It was super like portable and like small and I could bring it everywhere, but I'm like, I just want a mirrorless camera so I can buy better lens for it over time. So this is a little bit bigger, a little bit more bulkier and awkward to hold, but it's not too bad. Like it's still manageable. I can still bring it around. But yeah, I'm like, this is my first time holding it. Usually I like position the tripod somewhere and talk to you. But I'm just back from a walk. It is a gorgeous morning. Let me show you. Blue skies. Yeah, so I'm just back from my walk, but I'm about to have another coffee. I'm like, it's my third coffee of the day and my anxiety is just like, what are you doing, girl? But it's a Monday and I'm flooded with work. Honestly, it's just a really busy day, so we're having a coffee. I usually would just have a black Americano. There's a little bit of milk in it, so I'm just gonna have a small bit of like foamy milk, just you know, spice it up a little bit. All right, it's time for a little snack. It's about 3:30 now, so I had my lunch at 1, so I'm getting a little peckish. I'm actually gonna make a savory snack. I'm usually a sweet type of gal, kind of like a yogurt bowl or overnight oats, but I'm gonna make a savory snack. So I have a tin of tuna. I normally get it in like water. This is in sunflower oil, so it's a little bit higher in calories. This is the one that I had in the house, so I'm just gonna use it for today. Normally I do try. Also, this is way nicer, but yeah, I normally do go for the one in water. I'm gonna use one small tin of sweet corn. There's 200 grams in that. And then I'm gonna use 2 corn cakes. By the way, if you're eating rice cakes, get yourself to the shop and buy corn cakes. They are so much tastier. And then I'm gonna use a small bit of mustard. I would have used mayo, but I don't have that either, so I'm very limited. I haven't actually done a proper shop, which is so bad because I'm usually quite prepared, as in like I'll do a big grocery shop on Sunday and meal prep and everything, but I haven't actually done that. So a small tip, if you're like myself transitioning away from tracking at the moment but still trying to like gauge, say, how much like calories or protein is in your meals, you can just use the label on packaging to kind of like have a rough estimate of how much you're having, especially protein, because it's just so important that like you're hitting that daily target. So for example, for half of can of this tuna, there's 11.6 grams, so I'm gonna have a full tin, which is gonna be what, 23.2 grams of protein. So that is pretty high protein for a snack.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah.
The last meal, well, snack of the day. I did have my dinner. I did a little bit of work and then I finished off my steps on the cross trainer. I would usually go for like an evening walk, but I just have a lot of work to do, and being on the cross trainer allowed me to multitask, as I could just do like WhatsApp messages and check-ins, etc. on my phone. So we're like, the goal is 12k steps. Why 12? Because I hit like 10k quite easily, so 12 is a little challenge and I have to go that little bit extra to hit it. So that's why I set myself 12k, and we're on 11,963, so we'll definitely hit it before I head to bed. But I'm just having rice pudding. They're so handy, you can just get them in like tins, and they're so yummy, but I could like eat 3 of them in one go. But I have like 200 grams of that, and then some blueberries, and then I have peppermint tea. So I'm gonna do some editing, I'm gonna finish my check-ins, and then head to bed. But that's it for today's video, guys. If you did enjoy it, don't forget to subscribe and like, and I'll see you in the next episode of my update on the 10-week challenge.